Klase din.
Secretariat, do we have quorum?
Yes, sir. All with
Okay. Since we were not able to conduct the meeting this morning, then we will tackle first the agenda as scheduled this morning. So we have also the Okay, so let's proceed with the agenda, morning agenda, item 2.1.
Good afternoon to the BAC. Agenda 2.1 is the presentation of the evaluation report for the new construction of new administration building at the airport. Sir, we have only one prospective bidder, that is Red Card Trading and Construction, and accordingly, Red Card Trading and Construction tendered their bid proposal last July 4, 2019, and initially passed the non-discretionary pass-fail criteria. And after conducting bid evaluation in their proposal, the submitted bid of Red Card Trading and Construction is a complete bid. The submitted bid and the calculated bid is the same. It is below the ABC, and it is considered as the single calculated bid. With the foregoing, sir, the BAC TWG is recommending that the bid proposal of Red Card Trading and Construction should undergo post-qualification for being evaluated and considered as the single calculated bid in the amount of 13,871,383.31 for the construction of new administration building at Lao International Airport. For approval, sir.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to subject Red Card Trading and Construction to post-qualification for the construction of administration building at Lao Airport.
The
Seconded.
recommendation of the evaluation of the item 2.2.
Sir, item 2.2, the evaluation report for the construction of covered walkway at CAAP compound. Again, sir, we have only one prospective bidder for the project, that is Aceron Construction and Supply. And accordingly, Aceron Construction and Supply tendered their bid proposal and was initially rated as passed during the opening of bids. And upon conducting bid evaluation on their bid proposal, the bid proposal of Aceron Construction and Supply is a complete bid, and the submitted bid and the calculated bid is the same. It is below the ABC, and it is considered as a single calculated bid. Again, the BAC TWG is recommending for the post-qualification of Aceron Construction and Supply for being evaluated and considered as the single calculated bid for the construction of covered walkway at CAAP compound in the amount of 3,216,732 pesos and 26 centavos. For approval, sir.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to subject Aceron Construction and Supply for post-qualification for the project. Covered walkway, construction of covered walkway at CAAP compound.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Recommendation of the evaluation should be adopted by the BAC for the subject of Aceron Construction for post-qualification.
Sir, do you want the other?
While waiting for PUPR, Secretariat, you call
Yes, sir.
So, 2.4 hours.
Sir, item 2.4, presentation of bid evaluation report for the construction of asphalt overlay of runway at Butuan Airport. For this project, sir, we have 5 prospective bidders. BM Marketing, Ware Corporation, Soccer Construction Corporation, and Baltonado Construction, and LSD Construction Supplies. And accordingly, all prospective bidders tendered their bid proposal during the submission of bids last July 4, 2019. And after conducting bid evaluation to the 5 submitted bids, the submitted bid of Ware Corporation International, being the lowest bid during the submission, is still considered as the lowest calculated bid for the project. It is below the ABC and it is a complete bid. The submitted bid was 88,136,673.17, and after conducting bid evaluation and considering arithmetical errors and omissions, the calculated bid was lowered to 87,452,865.90. And the second lowest bidder during the opening of bids last July 4 is LSD Construction and Supplies, and it is also considered as the second lowest calculated bid for the project. And the third lowest bidder, LM Baltonado, is still considered as the third lowest calculated bid after bid evaluation. And the fourth lowest bid and fifth lowest bid in the name of Soccer Construction Corporation and BM Marketing are considered as incomplete bid, and the BAC TWG is recommending for the disqualification of the 2 bidders. This is the incompleteness of the BM Marketing for the project. Under item 310, they did not provide lighting assembly and generator set. And under SPL 3, removal and disposal of temporary transitions, they did not provide the diamond blade cutter and the
Ay, pinuksan ko na.
To continue, sir, the incompleteness of BM Marketing is the non-provision of the lighting assembly for item 310, and the non-provision of the materials, diamond blade cutter, and the equipment, and diamond saw under item SPL 3. sir? Do you want it? Okay, sir. To continue, and the disqualification of so-called construction is the non-provision of the materials engineer under item 202. This is the actual proposal of BM Marketing under item 310, non-provision po ng lighting assembly and generator set. And under SPL 3, wala pong diamond blade cutter and concrete diamond saw. Ito po yung sa atin, sir. Meron po tayong requirement, lighting assembly. And under item SPL 3, may diamond blade cutter and diamond saw. And for SOCOR, under item 302, wala po silang materials engineer. And sa requirement po natin under item 302, we require the provision, materials engineer under the item 302. So with this, sir, the BAC TWG is recommending for the disqualification of Socor Construction Corporation and BM Marketing for offering an incomplete bid. And the BAC TWG is also recommending for the post-qualification of Ware Corporation International for being evaluated and considered as the lowest calculated bid in the amount of 87,452,865.90 for the continuation of asphalt overlay of runway at Butuan Airport.
Before adopting the proposal of the TWG, we asked the DWD why 700,000 yung where is the discrepancy sa bid ng where? Wala yun, 700,000.
Wait lang, sir, papakulan po natin yung proposal.
Hindi masyado maliwanag eh. So ano yung adjust mo doon? Siguro yung adjust mo dito. Contrast o color? Color. Yan.
To the back. We have corrections under bid proposal, sir. As you can see, sir, sa lighting assembly, ang rate per day niya is 48,310, which is supposed to be 4,831 lang. Kasi this is only for the rental of lighting assembly generator set. And if you can check on the other page, lighting assembly generator set is 4,831 lang. So dito sa item 310 po nila, naging 48,310 po. Nadagdagan po na sila. So we have to correct this one. Kaya po bumaba. So from 84,330,000 naging 82,930,000 na. Yes, yes.
Typo.
Nagkaroon ng typo error po. Nadagdagan lang po ng 0 yung rental nila. 4,831 sana naging 48,310.
So you're recommending that we will conduct possible revision to where corporation, and what if we will not accept the offer? So we will go back again, back to zero. Would that be possible revision to the second policy period?
Yes sir.
And will that make it shortcut that before we have that post-qualification, we are seeing this week?
Sir, sa letter po natin for post-qualification, we have to mention na lang po yung bid nila is naging bumaba po siya from 88 million to 87 million. Para po at least magkaroon po siya ng idea na bumaba po siya. And then if you can include the computation of the bid evaluation para po dun sa attachment dun sa sulat for post-qualification.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to subject the World Corporation International to post-qualification.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so the recommendation of the is hereby adopted, and I would like to emphasize that the reduction will be over should be emphasizing the data to the corporation. Okay.
Thank you sir. And noted po.
Okay, let's go back to item 2.3.
So, I Paul.
Passing effort.
Yes sir, item 2.3. Bid evaluation report for the runway speed brake correction including slope protection at Maasin Airport. We have 3 prospective bidders for the project: BM Marketing, City Beyonce Construction, and LSD Construction and Supply. All 3 prospective bidders tendered their bid proposal during the submission and opening of bids last July 4, 2019. However, only City Beyonce Construction and Training was initially rated as pass during the opening of bids. On the other hand, BM Marketing was disqualified for non-compliance with BDS Clause 6.3 or the non-attachment of the company ID of the person who conducted the site inspection. And for LSD Construction and Supplies, they were disqualified for non-compliance with BDS Clause 12.1 or the non-attachment of the valid pickup license for 2019-2020. So after conducting bid evaluation to the bid offer of City Beyonce, during submission of bids, their bid proposal was 40,994,194.50, and they had a discount for this project. So this was reduced to 40,174,310.61. After conducting bid evaluation, the BAC TWG found out that the bid offer of City Beyonce is a complete bid. It is below the ABC and it is considered as the single calculated bid. So the calculated bid is 40,994,378.69 with a discount and proposal of 40,174,491.12. So, tumaas po from yung submitted bid sa calculated bid. A difference of 180 pesos po. So, with the foregoing observations, the BAC TWG is recommending that the calculated discounted bid proposal of City Leoncio Construction and Trading should undergo post-qualification for being evaluated and considered as the single calculated bid in the amount of 40,174,491.12.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to subject City Leoncio Construction and Trading to post-qualification for the Maasin Airport project.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
During the opening bid, there are two bidders that were disqualified, so we did not submit the AMR.
BMR did not submit a motion for reconsideration, sir. However, LSP Construction submitted an MR. Yun po, pinorder po namin kay Attorney Marty po yung motion for reconsideration.
Okay, so we are speaking that we will tackle that, we will decide if we will allow him to continue or not, depend on the recommendation of people while waiting for, we will continue with post-qualification and also we take note that there is a building MR by ASW.
Yes, sir. We can conduct post qualification, sir, in parallel to the
While waiting for the decision.
while waiting for the result of the MR of LSD.
Okay, so as recommended by the WD, the post qualification for safety, erosion, construction, and
Sir, next is the Bigan Airport Development Project. We have two prospective bidders for the Bigan Airport Development Project, NA Barra Construction and Virlo Construction. The two bidders tendered their bid proposal last July 9, 2019. However, only NA Barra Construction was initially rated as passed during the opening of bids, while Virlo Construction was disqualified for non-compliance with BDBS Clause 10.4 or the non-submission of the bid bulletin number 4. Again, sir, Virlo Construction submitted an MR and this was forwarded to Attorney Marty. And after conducting bid evaluation to the bid proposal of NA Ibarra Construction, the BAC TWG found out that the bid proposal of the said contractor is an incomplete bid and it is recommended for disqualification. As per evaluation, sir, we have this incompleteness. Under item 3, electrical works, they did not provide the following materials. And under item 3.06-0.01, they did not also provide the 20 mm diameter EMT and the provision of the necessary construction format. So ito po siya. This is the bid proposal of NA Ibarra. Wala po siyang 3.5 mm, 5.5 and 8 mm. And under 3.06.01, wala po siyang 20 mm diameter EMT. And under item 102, wala po siyang construction foreman. Ito po yung sa atin. And in our bidding documents, we require 3.5 mm, 5.5 mm square, and 8 mm square under wires and cables of electrical works. And 3.06.01, 20 mm diameter EMT. And under item 102, provision of construction for money. With reference to the above findings, the BAC TWG is recommending for the disqualification of NA Ibarra Construction for offering an incomplete bid, and we are also recommending to the BAC to declare a failure of bidding for, as the pre-qualified bidder, NA Ibarra, was disqualified after bid evaluation.
Ganyan.
There's an MR for the previously disqualified.
Yes, sir. There is a submitted MR by Birlo Construction, and this was forwarded to Attorney Marty.
Okay, so we will move to the first disqualification of NA Ibarra Construction for offering an incomplete bid for this particular project, and we will decide on the failure of bidding after the MR has been resolved.
Yes, sir.
Second yan, Mr. Chair.
So we will adopt only the first recommendation of the BAC. And for the second recommendation, we will for the resolution of the
Noted, sir. We will just issue a disqualification letter to NA Ibarra.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after the agenda, morning agenda, then we go to afternoon agenda. Opening of bids of the different project. So for 3.1, Secretariat is the leader.
None, sir. None, sir.
Okay. So the leader, so we will declare that this is a failure of bidding. Alright, till 3.2.
None also.
Okay, so then 3.2 is failure of bidding. And 3.3 to 3.8, according to the Secretariat,
This was moved
this was
to
moved to
July 30.
July 30.
Yes, sir. July 30. The bid bulletin from ANS was received after the notice of bidding was signed. After 3.3 to 3.3.
3.3. Okay, so we could go down to other matters.
Sige na ba? Okay, na July 30. Ano ba? That's yours.
Yes, sir. Other matters. This is the bid evaluation report for the asphalt overlay of runway at Taguig Airport. This was bid out last July 4, 2019. We have 3 prospective bidders: BM Marketing, Socor Construction, and LM Balconado Construction. Only 2 prospective bidders submitted their bid. These were BM Marketing and Socor Construction, and LM Balconado was late to submit a bid. During the opening of bids, BM Marketing and Socor Construction were initially rated as pass. And after conducting bid evaluation under submitted bid, the BAC TWG found out that the bid proposal of BM Marketing and Socor Construction Corporation were complete bid, and the lowest bidder during the opening of bids, BM Marketing, is still considered as the lowest calculated bidder after bid evaluation. Their bid is a complete bid. It is below the ABC. The submitted bid is higher than the calculated bid of BM Marketing. And for Socor Construction, It is a complete bid, however, it is above the ABC, and the BAC TWG is recommending for disqualification of the bid proposal of Sokol Construction for offering a bid that is above the ABC of the project. With this finding, sir, the BAC TWG is recommending for the post-qualification of BM Marketing for being evaluated and considered as the lowest calculated bid in the amount of 93,036,168.71 for the asphalt overlay of runway at Camiguin Airport. For approval, sir.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to subject BM Marketing to post-qualification for the asphalt overlay project in Camiguin Airport.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
The recommendation of the TWG is recommended for the conduct of post-qualification of the
Sir, in addition, sir, we will issue a letter to Sokol Construction, a letter of disqualification, sir, for offering a bid that is above the ABC.
Di ba aware na siya dun sa opening na disqualified, sir?
Alam niya na, sir. Di ba?
Just confirm after the bid evaluation that indeed the proposal is above the ABC.
Yes, sir. To confirm na, sir, and to sabihin sa kanila na their
Yeah.
bid offer is above the ABC of the project after the
Okay.
evaluation.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
ATS, yung improvement of ATS/G. We discussed it before, and ano natin for CC6 since the amount is 998.
Bakit nakalagay yun 1.55?
Ay, hindi na nabago.
Hindi na nabago.
Ang bago po nila is 998. 516. And the BAC decided last meeting na CCC since nasa threshold siya ng CCC with less than 1 million. But it is procurement for labor and materials. The CCC returned it and said na hindi daw sa kanila yan.
sabi ng end-user, napag-implement na sila na ganyan. Before.
Marami na.
Twice.
Meron na kami na paano din. Ano sa kanila bakit? Meron sila bago na sila. Meron na dati na labor materials SBP. Kasi SBP naman talaga. Ngayon, inano nila infra daw to.
But with regards to the preparation ng program mo po, ano yan, pwedeng by contract or bidding, like yung mabat natin,
May contract sir, kasi medyo
5%.
Sa bagay, may contractors profit silang nilagay.
May OCM, may contractors profit. Lahat ng indirect cost
Ay, subject to public bidding.
Yan, nasisisi.
Okay, so but we need to request the end user to prepare the bid
The documents. And
Talagang baby dyan.
itong comment niya sir na recommend for BAC Bravo. It is ours, sir, kasi ang sa authority order natin, all infra projects of central office.
Pwede ko conduct Pa-stainless ko na lang yung please.
Ang IPP? Sayang. Itoto mo na.
Yung pala doon,
Uy, 20 million?
Kasi ang project, ang authority natin is to build project o EDMS project.
Hindi din na sir, infra, central office.
Infra central office, EDMS.
Hindi sir. Sa inyo lang nakabanggit ANS. All ANS projects. And all infra
yung
projects.
sa amin mo, goods and projects.
Ang ha?
Yung sa amin, goods and projects. Diba, may air conditioning namin.
Yun yung rules yun sa grabe.
So, hindi kasama sa iba.
Pero other than infra sa ALMS, sa Bravo siya. Yung air conditioning ng ALMS sa Bravo na hindi makakainis.
Yun yung last time sa Rangilo dito.
Okay, kung sa atin, hindi talagang prepare ka na siya. Prepare na bid documents. Nataywan daw ako.
Bid documents, saka
Bigyan ng picture.
ayun ang implementa natin sa bidding.
Ginawa naman natin ng parang, pero hindi mo try.
Pwede yan, dagdagan na lang sir. Para
I-revise mo yung
Tama sa mga program ng portfolio.
patulong
Kasi
sa
baka walang bibili yan. Baka there are also bukod na na inamit mo muna, consider it
Revise
revise the program to include those
Yan lang pala.
para medyo medyo may magka-interest ng mga leader.
parang hindi ko na.
So, authority order natin sir.
Yeah, Bank Alpha, Infra, Central Office, yun, pasok ko yan.
Parang magbabago na lang ba?
Magbabago na yung mga
Pero na?
kasi may approve na guideline si DG regarding yung infra projects sa
Area?
sa area, regardless of the amount.
Di ba transfer din na lahat?
No, regardless of the amount, basta lalagay doon kung sino kung area or areas. Wala na yung ceiling na sa'yo.
Ito na?
Yes.
Ito na?
Ito na lang. Regardless of the amount.
Hindi na kayo ito ba na?
Hindi, meron naman sa aspect pa.
Meron na kasi OB.
Pero dun sa ADP natin, identify na kung ADMS
Best area.
kung area, doon na sa
Record na.
pero dito, kung ADMS kahit 3 million sa atin.
Basta yun na.
Okay, so I other matters pa? Sabi nila mayroon magbuka na yung bank carrier, no? So, mayroon pang pending ano sa DOT ang project sa atin. Yung nasimulan lang, wala yung...
Katulad ng bigan, sir, o failure bidding to, tuloy pa rin natin sa atin.
Oo, kasi na-umpisa na sa akin, nagbibigyan ako ng pwede failure.
So,
Basta lahat na, sabi na lang.
kung na kayo mag-schedule ng bagong DOT ang project.
Oo, wala na.
Okay, the same thing is now adjourned.
Thank you, sir. Ito na yung machine ba? Ito na to. Ito naman yung